If you need a chiropractor, you may also need CBD. As I'm sure you are aware of, or not, the popularity of CBD oil supplements have basically gone viral over the last 2 years. Except, unlike a viral video, this supplement will definitely be around longer than 15 minutes. I mean, you remember David After Dentist, right?
Is this real life?
Yeah, this is real life.
In fact, this year, CBD debuted in the 20-second Chiropractic Economics Salary and Expense Survey, which I'm sure unless you work in the chiropractic field, you probably have no idea what that is. That's okay, because we didn't either. However, this is a good thing for patients everywhere suffering from chronic ailments such as sciatica, neck pain, a herniated disc, and that's just to name a few. Chiropractors across the US reported 26% of offices and clinics now actually sell CBD products. Stores are actually popping up all over the place that are selling CBD currently, and really, who's to blame them? The sales generated by the hemp CBD market in 2018 was around $390 million. And if you think that's a big number, which it is, it's projected to grow to $1.3 billion by 2022. Holy moly, Batman, that's a lot of freaking money. At least, that's what the Hemp Business Journal is reporting, and we definitely trust their judgment. Richard Vach, the editor-in-chief of Chiropractic Economics magazine, said,
CBD is a fast-moving gold rush since the passing of the Farm Bill in the U.S. late last year. Its popularity in chiropractors' offices is mirroring that of the public. But not all CBD products are equal. Types of CBD oils, potencies, and sourcing issues all need to be considered. Offices of doctors of chiropractic selling CBD products are best prepared to answer patient questions and steer them towards high-quality products that are not available over the counter.
You heard it from the chief himself. Chiropractors who are familiar with CBD will be able to steer their patients in the right direction. So as an added bonus to you, we decided we would call up a few chiropractors today to see what they think of CBD and how they may be using it in their practice. Okay, so I made those calls. I was only able to get a hold of 2 of those doctors, but both of them were awesome. So first up, we have Dr. Robert Malhoit, and this is the conversation. Enjoy.
Hello, Dr. Malhoit.
Hey, Dr. Malhoit, how you doing today?
Pretty good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good.
The gentleman Dan told me he was going to call me about a reference.
That's absolutely correct. Actually, it's just to ask you a few questions. It's almost like kind of a brief interview to get kind of a handle on how you feel about CBD.
So you need to understand that I'm not just a chiropractor at CBD. We're actually everything. So I'm a DCMD.
Okay.
And so in my office, we do it all. So I actually have a marijuana clinic in my office, a compassionate use cannabis clinic in my office, and I have a board-certified internist that does nothing but the compassionate use. So we've got that, plus then I sell the CBD, the gummies, and all that kind of stuff. So I sell the CBD products to the front desk, but then we also have your card, your compassionate use card interaction in our office also. So we are truly a marijuana clinic. That's probably why I know a little more about it than most. And we know how to dose it, and to who, and to how often, and to how many drops, and that kind of thing.
You did tell me that you sell products at your location to your patients, and with so many CBD products, why did you choose to use Pure Science Labs products?
Well, to be honest with you, I had like 5 other products, and the patients, I wouldn't do it just on just anybody, on patients. I did on my family members. So I had a diabetic family member with high blood pressure. We had erectile dysfunction. We had pain from fibromyalgia, and my aunt with her RA. Mm-hmm. So I gave each of them, and I dosed each of them, and I was checking with different brands to see what the effective dose would be. And Pure Science was up there. There's one other manufacturer that I do carry, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. I actually carry their product too, only in the 1800. 900 and 1800 I carry another product, another company. Mm-hmm. But those are the top 2 companies that had the best effective dose for what I was trying to achieve. And so they were also pure to the extent that a lot of the other ones, they're adding all kinds of crap into them and diluting the effective dose. So that's why I kind of stay with pure science and this one other group. That the girls, if you call the office, the girls will tell you what the other group is. But I only carry those two companies. That's it.
Gotcha.
Again, because the effective dose was better than they were in the other products.
Awesome. I just have one more question, which is, of all the products that you do sell, which one do you end up getting the best results with?
Well, obviously it's the tincture, and if the tincture is the right dose, then that's my most effective. I mean, the gummies, I pretty much just use the gummies for student athletes and for kids that have autism but are aggressive.
Gotcha.
And so that's what I use the gummies for primarily. And for the tincture, I use mostly the tincture is what I dose to people, and that's usually what I treat. And a lot of people have COPD. A lot more people have COPD than they even know about. So that's why I stuck with the tincture. So for me, it's always going to be the sublingual tincture is going to be the product that's going to be the most effective. And the reason that is it's most bioavailable. It's the most bioavailable of the different means of transmission.
Awesome. That's fantastic. So overall, you definitely recommend that anybody with a chronic ailment like chronic pain or sciatica or something like that should definitely be taking CBD on a regular basis.
Your big hits are going to be opioid-induced constipation. It's the only cure on the planet. So it's only non-medicinal, plant-based cure for opioid-induced constipation. So if you want to cure constipation, we can't use the word cure, but I use the word cure because literally that's the only time in my life I would say cure. And then the rest of the time is going to be inflammation globally, and the only contraindications are, as I said, low blood pressure and certain meds. You can't take it.
Gotcha.
If anyone ever needs more information, or any of the doctors out there are asking questions about dosing, give them my phone number. We know how to dose this stuff. We've done it. We've been dosing CBD in lots of different types of patients for 4 years now.
Wow.
So we are pretty good at how many milligrams you're going to take, and how often, and when, and what type, whether or not there's a melatonin add for a sleep aid or not. So we're pretty good at dosing. If anyone has issues with that and wants to know practical dosing based on pathology, give my number. I'd love to share that information with doctors so they don't screw it up.
Well, thank you so much. You've been awesome. We will make sure to give your number to anybody who needs to know more about CBD or who needs a chiropractor or doctor overall.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Wow, he had like a load of information, great information. Honestly, I can't believe he said cure. You heard it from him, not from me. So next we have Dr. J. Randal Timko.
Hey, Sam, Dr. Timko.
Hey, Dr. Timko, how you doing?
Good.
Great.
Just got finished for the morning.
Great, I'm happy to hear that. I hope I'm not interrupting your lunch.
No, it hasn't started yet.
That's fantastic news. I only need a couple minutes of your time. I just need to ask you a few questions and kind of gauge your responses a little bit. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right. So my first question is, how do you feel about your patients using CBD or cannabidiol?
Oh, I love when they do.
Okay. And so you do recommend CBD to a lot of your patients?
Yes.
Okay. Now, just to kind of understand a little bit more about, from your perspective, what do you believe CBD can do for patients who are in need of a chiropractor?
Well, I mean, it can help reduce inflammation, number one, and chronic pain syndromes. So on the musculoskeletal side, and also in the cream form, I've had good results, with localized pain with arthritis, things like that. My patients use the cream. And then also other conditions too, that chiropractors see patients that also have like diabetic neuropathy. That responds pretty well to CBD cream. Fibromyalgia, again, that responds good to the under the tongue, the oil or the cream. Well, difficulty sleeping. They love the gummies for sleeping. They'll take a gummy before bed, and they said they sleep great. I even have a patient that got his driver's license back because his seizures went away.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, do you sell CBD at your practice?
Yes.
All right, well, the last thing I wanted to ask you is, What do you think is the best form of CBD for patients to use? Full spectrum, broad spectrum, or CBD isolate?
Full spectrum.
And why do you say that?
Because that has all the components in there. From my research, that seems to what the research is saying, and that seems to be the best approach.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. T. You've been a great help. I'm glad that you were able to take a few minutes of your time for me. Thank you so much, man.
Okay, Sam. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I think they both gave us all the answers we were looking for, and we really appreciate that. If you guys like this kind of video with the whole interview thing at the end, go ahead and leave us a comment below letting us know, and liking and sharing this video would be totally awesome and help us bring you more videos every single week. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.